From Mithraism to Freemasonry, a history of ideas, the new Mithraism. In the video, we will explore the evolution of ideas from Mithraism to Freemasonry, covering a period of 12 centuries. Roman Mithraism is first mentioned in Latin texts in the late 1st century, with references to Eastern gods and underground temples. The persecution of the 4th century destroyed many Mithraic temples, but the mysteries and rituals survived in the memories of the initiates. Knowledge is like energy, transforming but never disappearing, just like ideas and gods. Mithra, the invincible god, has an origin dating back to the 14th century BC, mentioned on a Hittite tablet. The term Mithra means contract in the Proto-Indo-Aryan language, reflecting his role as protector of the given word and brotherhood. The sacrifice of the celestial bull, central to Mithraism, symbolizes the regeneration of nature and appears in ancient texts, such as the Epic of Gilgamesh. The Taurus Age, between 4000 and 2000 BC, coincided with the heyday of Sumerian civilizations and the birth of writing. The Freemasons have chosen the year 4000 BC as their Anno Lucis, considering it the beginning of civilization. The origin of the Mithraic cult in the Roman Empire remains a matter of debate, but its Eastern influence is evident. Mithras is depicted sacrificing the sacred bull and sharing a meal with Saul, an icon absent outside the empire. Mithras's role as protector of the word and brotherhood endured both in the Roman Empire and in Indo-Aryan territory. The values of fraternity and brotherhood among men gave rise to the first Hermetic lodges in the 16th century, the basis of speculative Freemasonry. Mithraic and Masonic temples represent the cosmos, serving as places of reincarnation and soul evolution. Both temples have vaulted and star-shaped ceilings, spaces closed to the outside, and with strategic openings to illuminate the sacred image on specific dates. The temples are small, adapted to communities of no more than 30 people, with structures similar in layout and hierarchy. Initiation into both cults involves a symbolic death followed by rebirth within the community. The ritual banquet is a key moment in Mithraism, where Mithras and Saul celebrate with a meal on the skin of the sacrificed bull. Similarly, Masons conclude their ceremonies with a banquet, although outside the temple, promoting camaraderie among brothers. In Mithraism, wine and bread represent the flesh and blood of the sacred bull, although various foods are consumed at ritual banquets. Both traditions divide their members into grades according to their seniority, experience, and involvement within the community. Moral integrity is essential to be initiated into both Mithraism and Freemasonry, emphasizing good values and customs. The gesture of shaking hands is essential in both traditions, symbolizing agreement and brotherhood among initiates. An initiate into the mysteries of Mithras is known as syndexios, the one who has shaken hands, a gesture also used by Masons to recognize one another. The mysteries revealed during initiations must not be communicated, Mithra being the guarantor of the promises. The meaning of initiation does not lie in actions, gestures, and words, but in the internal transformation of the neophyte. The ideas of Mithraism survived through the centuries, transforming and reappearing in different contexts and forms. The Mithraic values of fraternity, honesty, and contract found a new home in speculative Freemasonry. The continuity of these values demonstrates the resilience and adaptability of ideas over time. Mithraic and Masonic temples and rituals reflect a deep understanding of the cosmos and human nature. The evolution of ideas is a testament to the human capacity to preserve and transform knowledge. Understanding this evolution allows us to appreciate the richness and depth of esoteric traditions. The history of Mithraism and Freemasonry is a journey through time, revealing the persistence of human ideals. The transformation of these ideals shows how ideas can be adapted to different times and contexts. Over the centuries, the ideas of Mithraism have been integrated into various traditions and cultures. Freemasonry has inherited and transformed many of these ideals, adapting them to its own context. Exploring these connections helps us better understand the evolution of ideas and their impact on society. The history of Mithraism and Freemasonry is a history of continuity and change, of preservation and transformation. By studying these traditions, we can learn a lot about human nature and our search for meaning. The evolution of ideas from Mithraism to Freemasonry is an example of how knowledge and values can endure and adapt.